I am here with Brendan Vaughan from Carrigart, affectionately known in London as Tiny. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Now, you have a lot of involvement here in London with various organisations. Just tell us a wee bit about it.
Well, first of all, I'm involved with the London Irish Vintage Club, which we had in July, and we're up to close to 500,000 in the few years we have started the Vintage Club, which was started in 2011. And it's been a great success so far.
And then, of course, every year that I come over here for the Donegal Association, you're very active in your famous calendar.
That's right. I like photography and going around Donegal, photographing different characters, not alone scenery, but characters are not going to be here in 10 and 15 years' time. The scenery will always be here, the characters won't be, and it's a bit different to the average calendar where you have scenery and different things you get. But I prefer the likes of old traditional characters that I have in the calendar, you know.
And you get great support from businesses.
In London, unbelievable. And we have a couple in Donegal as well, like Juicy, Adrian Byrne gives me a few euros towards it and he sells calendars. And we have Isabel up at the hospice who does a lot of organising and different shops throughout Donegal. And of course I'm flat out selling them here as well in London.
And every cent goes to the hospice?
Every cent. Last year we presented at Tim Kelly's pub in Hendon. It was 24,000, something like that. But with other checks that came in, it's up to nearly 30,000 now for a calendar, which I had a lunch at Highland Radio there recently, and I went into the hospice and seen Isabel, and Isabel said to me, Brendan, it's almost 30,000. Well, I was shocked, and it's great that I had that support from people in London. And for example, a woman phoned me and she says, look, you do a great job with that calendar. I have no connection with Donegal, but I would like to put an ad in your calendar. I says, no problem at all. And she's a woman from County Kerry and Noreen Buckley. And it's nice that people like that come and phone you. I mean, it's not the first phone call I had for people wanting to be in the calendar. I've had several phone calls to get into the calendar, you know. I mean, I tell them it's not going to put them on the international stage. It's just a simple calendar, but it goes to the hospice. My mother was there for 9.5 weeks. The care and attention she got was unbelievable. And this money goes to look after somebody else's mother, somebody else's father, sister, brother, whatever relation, it goes to help look after them. And that's why I am proud to do this. And without Maureen's help, the wife, I couldn't do it either. You know, it's a lot of work.
And leaving that fantastic project and the wonderful amount of money you've raised aside, how important is a night like this, the Donegal Association here in London? It's
very important for us to come and gather and to show and stick our chests out and show that we're proud Donegal people, that we support this, like to support everything else. That even any time I phone to support an individual thing, like, I don't know if you heard of Sean Doherty done a Highland Radio appeal for an African project which he was involved in with the Ray of Sunshine Foundation in Ireland. So I got on the phone and I got 10 new laptops donated. I got power tools, skill saws, you name it. I got it donated up towards £10,000, and that's all going to Africa in the new year to help build a school in Kenya outside Mombasa. And I'm glad that I done it because Olive Halpin, as she's been overwhelmed with the generosity of the London business people here, and especially the Donegal business people that have supported this worthy project.
Well, Brendan, continued success with all the good work that you do and all the different organisations you're involved with and support, and most of them at the end of the day helping raise money for great causes. And we'll have a great evening, and thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you to Donegal TV for making the journey over here to London to show that we're not the forgotten people away from Donegal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brendan.
Thank you.